Hello and welcome to the table. I'm your host, King Wolf, and today I'm joined by the one, the only,
Rye Guy.
once
How you
again,
doing?
and we are still on Watson Lake. It's the same day recording this, and so I am playing a fun deck, to say the least, today. The deck that keeps shooting me in the foot, but my 5-color Legends Reignited deck, my legendary human deck. Now, what deck are you playing today?
Today I am playing my Tribal Elf deck. Standard, modified
again?
a little bit with a few other creatures besides elves in it. That's going to make it even more scary.
I don't like elves. You all know that. I don't like elves. But to be fair, you didn't like my wall deck. Or defender deck, not wall deck. You didn't like my defender deck, and that turned out well for you. But hopefully these elves don't do too much powerful magic, because my humans don't really know that much magic. They're not that good when it comes to magic. But anyways, this is going to be a fun game, to say the least. 5-color deck, Legends deck against elves. I mean, it's gonna be nasty, and it's gonna be tons of fun for all of you to watch, but painful for the two of us, to say the least. And with that, let's just get into the game. Let's get into these two decks clashing against each other and just popping off.
And I'm going to come out victorious today.
No, you're not. Alright, I won the roll, so I will be going first, and I'll play as far as headquarters tapped and pass.
I will draw. I will play a forest and pass.
Alright, I will draw. I will untap, play a tapped Jetmir's Garden, and I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw.
What's wrong? Couldn't fix it. Fix what? Ricky will never see your grandpa again. What did you do? You gave her a rabbit.
Tap 2
You won't forget that, Abby.
and play Leaf Crown Visionary.
Yep, that's 1/1. Other elves get +1/+1, and whenever another elf enters, you may pay a green and draw. That's yucky. Alright, I will draw. I'll play an Adakar Wastes, and I'll pass.
Okay, I'll untap.
Is it when an elf enters? Whenever you cast an elf spell. Wow, that is good. That is good. In Modern, especially. Not sure if this is a great deck for Standard, but I think it is.
Okay,
I'm talking about your deck.
I'll tap Mountain.
Play Mountain.
Or play Mountain, sorry. And I will tap 2. I'll play Limor Speaker.
Alright,
Mana of any
in
color.
response, I mean, you can pay a green to draw a card because you cast the spell, but in response to that, March of Otherworldly Light and exile that.
Okay.
And that it?
Now
I'm
pay-
sorry, and you pay the green to draw a
I'll
card.
pay the green
Yeah.
and draw a card.
And is that it?
Yep.
Alright, I will untap and draw for turn, and I will play a Caves of Koilos, and I will pass.
Untap. Draw.
He's thinking, folks. He's trying to plan on how to kill me. Man, I'm glad I kept this hand. This hand's gonna work out really well. I say that, I haven't played a single card yet this game except for March. But to be
Alright.
fair, this deck is slow.
So I will tap 2
Play scary
and
card.
then kick it with a red and put down Yavimaya Iconoclast. And
Iconoclast. I think Yavimaya Iconoclast. I think you're pronouncing that right.
yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to pay a life. But I'm going to flash in Urtai Resurrected to counter that.
Okay.
And you get to draw a card since I countered it.
Okay.
Don't you love this deck?
I can't keep track of what deck you're playing anymore.
It's my 5-color legendary human deck.
Okay.
It's the fun deck. The only fun deck. That's not true. But it's true. It's true for you, kind of.
What is that?
This is a 3/2.
Okay.
So that can attack, but
So I will
you can
tap this
tap
for
it.
a mana and tap 2 and put down Quirion Beastcaller.
Now I wish I kept Urtai.
And I pass.
Oh, that Beast Caller's a pain. Okay, I'll draw. I'll play an Adakar Wastes, and I'll tap. Wait, how much mana do I need? Well, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna tap 5, pain 3 life because I have 3 pain lands. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna play Joda the Unifier. All legendary creatures I control get plus X, where X is the number of legendary creatures I control. So these both get +2/+2. So this is a 7/7, this is a 5/4.
Right now?
Yes, right now. And whenever I cast a legendary spell, I exile cards from the top of my library until I reveal a non-land legendary card, put it into play for free, and then all the exiled cards go on the bottom of my library in random order. So basically Cascade, but only for legendary creatures.
Okay.
And with that, I will pass with a 7/7 and a 5/4. That beast color has been outmatched.
Play the swamp. And that's a, what is it?
It is a 7/7.
Okay. I'm gonna tap
2.
I'm gonna tap 2. And I'm gonna play another Yavimaya Iconoclast.
Okay, kicking it or not?
And then, yes, I'm gonna kick it.
Okay. Since you already have a red tapped, it doesn't really matter.
Right? And then I'm gonna tap 2.
Okay. And that gets a counter. Not that it matters too much, but it does get a counter.
So it's now a 4/3.
Yep, 4/3 with trample and haste.
And I'm gonna tap 2 and play Colossal Growth.
Giving it +4
4
plus
plus 4.
Okay.
And so this is an 8/7 with
trample and haste.
and haste, and I'm gonna swing.
Okay, take 8, go to 8. That sucks, but I think I'm fine. I think. Play a land. I tap 6 mana, taking 2 damage, but it doesn't really matter. Wait, no, I don't. Do I take 2 damage? Yeah, I have to take 2 damage here, I think. Yeah, I have to take 2. To play a Helana and Elena and a Denic Pious Apprentice. So 2/3, but because of all the legendary creatures I have, it's actually a 4. Wait, no, it gets +4/+4. So it's a 6/7 with lifelink, and cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities. And in Helana and Elena is currently also a 6/7 with First Strike and Reach, and at the beginning of combat, I put X +1/+1 counters on a creature, where X is this card's power, another creature, where X is this card's power, and that creature gains haste. So I'm going to put 6 +1/+1 counters on Denic, and attack you with Denic for 12 lifelink damage. And I will also attack you with a Joda for 9. And an Urtai for 7.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So I'm going to gain 12 life no matter what here and go back up to 18.
Okay.
None of my creatures have trample.
Okay. Well, I'll block that to the 12.
Okay.
And then what else is coming at me?
9/9 and a 7/6.
Dang it.
This deck packs a punch.
Well, I'll block the 9.
Oh, shoot. I just realized both of these creatures will trigger Joda. So I'm going to exile cards from the top until I reveal. Joda doesn't count here. It doesn't matter. This is for the Helana and Elena, by the way. Okay, so Shauna, Purifying Blade. And then these go on the bottom.
Oh, I take 7 and go to 13.
Okay. And then for the Denick... Actually, wait, no. Denick doesn't matter. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck because there isn't a single legendary creature in the deck that costs less than 2 mana. So I have a Shauna. At the end of my turn, I would get a trigger from her, but it doesn't matter because I have no mana open.
So is it my turn?
It's your turn, yes. And actually, you take 1 more damage because of I have 1 more legendary creature out. And I gained 1 additional life. So I'm at 19 instead of 18.
Okay. I'll play a mana. All right, I will tap 1 black.
Okay.
And then I will kick it.
It's the return card. You can't target cards in your graveyard.
Why?
Because of Denick.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
Wow, that card sucks.
Yeah, Denick is surprisingly good in this deck.
It's alright, guys out there watching this. As soon as he goes to the bathroom, I'm gonna tear that card up.
No.
Well, then that changes everything.
No, those lands are not out of view. I mean, a little bit, but...
Let me see that card again.
Denick? Yeah, it's a pretty sweet card.
Huh.
You know, for a very cheap rare from Midnight Hunt, Denick is actually way better than I originally thought it would be. In this deck, at least.
Alright, well...
Same thing with Urtai.
I'll tap 3 and play Deathmoon Gardener.
Okay.
And, I pass.
Alright, I will untap my Gajillion mana and draw. I'll play a Caves of Koilos as my land for turn. And then untap. Let's see, do I kill you this turn? Well, Alana and Elena's get a trigger. And put 7+1/+1 counters on Shauna this time around. So I have 2 big lifelink creatures. And, oh, shoot. That Deathmoon Gardener. So actually, wait. I mean, I want to gain a lot of life. So, dang it. Okay. Well, I guess Denick is giant. He is a 16/17 with lifelink. And I'll attack you with Helana and Elena, which is a 6/7 with First Strike and Reach. Denick which is a 14-17 with lifelink, and Urtai, which is a 8-7.
What's that one?
This is a 7-8, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, 7-8.
Block the big dog with that, and it dies.
All right, so Denick will die. I gain 16 life, though, and go all the way up to
And then what am I
35. Well, I would block the Urtai with that, or else you die. But,
And then I take
7.
going to 5.
And then at the end of my turn, Shauna will trigger. And since I've gained a lot of life this turn, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. All of my pain lands tapping for colorless, so I don't take damage, to draw 6 cards. So back up to a full grip.
Jeez.
And then, yes, I have played my land for turn. And I will pass.
I'll play Eraser's Ring,
Okay.
which isn't going to help me. Because I can't sacrifice it till next turn, right?
Nope. Can't sack it until next.
Wait a second. Did I kill that Demic?
Yeah, you killed Denick.
I did?
Yeah.
So I can bring cards back.
Yep. But it's not going to matter because I have 4 creatures, and any creature I play next turn I can give haste. So that's going to be 5 creatures attacking you, all of which attack for lethal.
Back 1. Play that so people can see it.
Kicked.
Kicked. Bring back 2 cards.
And you only tap 3 mana. Oh, you gain 2 life.
Yeah.
So actually, some of my creatures can't kill you. I mean, Shauna can, but... Actually, no. No matter what, you will die next turn. Because Shauna, 7, everything else is... Wait, is this 7? It's gonna be 7. So, yeah.
Nothing I can do, no matter what I do. If I had 1 more mana, I might have been able to stop 1 more turn. So, all right.
Well, even if
I'll
you
take
had
this
enough
one for
creatures to
And this one
do
for
something, I could have marched it to kill it, and I could have been able to kill you. So, good game.
Hold on. I mean, you're going to beat me next time.
Let's
Let's just play it out.
Yeah, play it out.
I'll tap 4 and put down these 2.
Remember the 3 from this.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And, yep, I will untap. Draw for turn. I'll play an add a card waste. This is going to be more fun. I'll tap 3. Dang it, I don't have enough mana. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do. Okay, so I'll tap 3, and then 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna have to tap out here. I'll play, oh wait, no. Nope, I can't.
You can
1,
kill me,
2.
can't you?
I mean, I know, but I want to have fun doing it because I just drew a card
We'll
that's
do it
going
quickly
to...
so they don't get bored.
Okay, I'll play a mirror box, so I can play more legendary creatures. I'll play a Helena and Elena, and then all my legendary creatures get +1/+1. So just a little bit of extra damage. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I deal a ton of damage to you.
Yep, and good game.
Good game.
But hold on a second. Everybody out there, that's a good deck, but I want to show something. Hopefully I'll get it in the next game or two that I do have in this deck that should help me. It's definitely not anywhere I'm finding right now. Wow, it's way down there.
It's way down there.
Okay. This is the card. Knight of the Dust Shadow. So if you're wondering, my deck cannot hold with this deck at all and he gains all that life. I get this card out, read what it says there. Your opponents can't gain life.
Life gain is not the main point in his deck, but I mean,
But
I get
he gained a ton.
Yeah.
So that can help me. I'm just saying. If you gain all this life and I got nothing, but at least I might have an answer. Maybe, if I can draw the cards. And I would say that Teen Wolf pretty much drew the perfect set of cards. Again.
I actually kept a somewhat risky hand. I kept
but
two creatures.
You got all kinds of stuff early.
Yeah. No, I had that early game removal spell, but it doesn't really matter. Let's get on to the next game. Alright, since you lost that game, you will be going first, so you go ahead.
Right,
you don't draw.
Oh, I don't draw?
You are not
I'm going first, that's right.
You are going first.
I'll play a Haunted Mire and pass my turn.
Okay, I will draw. I'll play an Overgrown Farmland, comes in tapped, and pass.
Now I will draw. I will untap. And I will play a mountain.
Okay.
I will tap 2. To play Quarian Beast Caller.
Okay. Isn't that it?
Yep.
Alright. Untap, draw. I'll play Caves of Koilos. Tap 2. Painting myself for 1 to play Catilda, Dawnheart Martyr. 1/1, Human Warlock. Protection from werewolves. Human creatures I control can tap for a mana of any color, and I can pay 4 green and white to tap it and put a 1/1 counter on each other creature I control. And I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. And draw. And
next turn, I can play some fun stuff.
I will play Deathcap Glade.
Okay.
And I will tap 2. And I will play another Aquarian Beast Caller. Putting
That's not good.
on that.
Okay.
And so that is now a 3/3, and that is a what?
1/1.
1/1, and I will swing
1, 2, and 3 damage to me. Right, and I will untap and draw. I'll play an Adakar Wastes. I don't really want to take damage, so I'll tap Catilda and tap these 2. I still have to take 1 damage, but it's not as bad. To play a Shauna, Purifying Blade, 3/3 lifelink. At the beginning of my end step, I can pay X and then draw X cards, but X can't be greater than the amount of life I gain this turn. Okay. So I will pass.
Untap. Untap and draw. And I'll play Haunted Ridge.
Okay.
Giving me 4 mana. I will tap 2 green to play Leaf Crown Visionary.
Okay.
And
counter.
Is counter.
Counter.
That gets a counter. Other elves you control get a 1/1.
Which thankfully these are not elves.
Right, and then.
But they should be.
And then I will tap 2 more.
Playing
Knight of the Dust Shadow.
I'll put it right there. All right.
And then they each get 1 more, right?
Yep. That's not good.
And
I have a 3/3 with lifelink, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter anymore. There's that card. And then I just put this one on this. No, did I put 3 cards out?
Turn.
Yeah, last turn. So I've got a
4/4 and a 5/5.
4/4 and a 5/5, and you have a
3/3.
And I will swing.
Okay. And 9
for
damage.
9.
Okay, I take 9, go to 6.
And on this card, if people didn't read it, if you kill either one of these cards, these counters go to they move to my other cards.
Play Zeator's Probing Ground. And then I'll tap 3, taking a damage, and tapping Catilda to play an Urtai Resurrected, killing Knight of Dusk's Shadow. And I'll pass.
Okay.
So 3-2 and a 3-3 to block.
Draw. I'll play a forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will tap 4
Okay.
to play Elegant Entourage.
So whenever another creature enters, this gets +1/+1 and trample. Okay.
All right, and this goes
To
3,
3,
and
that
then
goes to 4.
I will tap my last one. I can pay 1
Draw a card,
if you do draw a card.
because that's an elf.
Right. And I will swing for 11.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay,
And then this other elves you control get a 1/1. They're not elves.
but
Well,
these aren't
yeah.
elves. Yeah. So I'll block that with Shauna, and then let's see, I'm trying to remember how that works. So when damage is dealt, this will die. I will gain 3 life, but that would deal 5 damage to me. But remember, I gained 3 life. So I do end up at 3 life.
Okay.
But wait, let me do some math really quick. Wait. Okay. I think I have to do this. So I end up at 3 here. This dies. That doesn't. And is that it for your turn?
Well, what about this damage?
I know, I took that damage, but I gained 3 life from Shauna.
Okay.
So you dealt 5 to me, but I gained
Okay.
3, so I end up at 3.
Okay. I guess.
Okay. Untap, draw, play an Adhikar Wastes, tap Catilda, and then 4 to play Joda the Unifier. Or wait, no, I have to play Joda. Okay. So, and then I take 2 damage, going to 1, and then I die.
Pass.
Good game.
Let me do my.
Yeah,
let me
you do your thing.
At least
Yeah.
finish it. Give me that. All right. So I'll untap because I want to just do one thing. Just show them what I've got out here, then see if it works. And sometimes I need help on this stuff from Teen Wolf. Okay, so I'm gonna play
Takanuma. Just as a
Abandon Mire.
land or channel.
So I'm gonna channel it.
Okay. So you have to tap 4 here. So but 1 of your mana. And then you put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard.
Right.
And then return a creature or planeswalker
To your
from your
hand.
graveyard to your hand.
Yeah. So I just wanted to kind of just show that ability, and show what's out there. And it was a creature, right?
Yep. It has to be a creature or planeswalker.
So and I got none. So
No. Knight.
oh, I thought it had to be one of the 3. It's
No, it can
Yeah.
be anyone.
So he would then that because that was the whole point when I saw that of getting this card back if I needed it,
Yeah.
and then I only have 1 mana left, right?
Yep.
So
But
I
you
would,
could play a land for a turn if you had one.
Well, I played this.
Oh, yeah, you played that.
Or I
Okay.
played that. I played that.
No, that you channeled it. You can still play a
Oh, I
land
channeled
for a
it?
turn. Yeah.
All right, so I'll play a land for turn.
Then tap 2 and play the knight.
Tap 2 and play the knight. Yep.
Yep.
Can get no life gain. And I will then, yeah. And then, because...
And then that gets +1/+1.
Yeah, and that's...
Those all get +1/+1.
And, yeah, I'll swing for 5, 6, 11, 15.
Okay, so I'll block that there. I'll block that there. Let's see, I have 3, so that's a 6. So all 4 of these creatures die, and I take 5. So good game.
And just to show, I had another one in my hand.
That is that's nuts. So I had a Helana and Elena, another Shauna, and a Denick, but
So once again,
yeah,
this is, I just wanted to show them that this is a good
that is a good deck.
and that I still haven't drawn one of my favorite cards. It's nowhere to be found. Did I forget to put them in here? What is going on?
If it's the card I think it is, no, I thought I saw it in there.
And they're not here. What the heck? Oh my goodness. So, Bog Badger gives all cards menace if you kick it. I love this card. I think pretty sure I have 4 in a deck. And 2 of 3 of them are at the bottom. And 2 of 3 of these are at the bottom.
But you didn't need it because you had the Quirion Beast Callers.
But I only have 3 Bog Badgers. Okay.
All right. Well, with that, on to the last game. Since I lost that last game, I will be going first, and I'll start off with a tapped overgrown farmland and pass.
Okay, I will draw. And I will play Eraser's Ring tapped, and I will pass. Love that card.
I'll untap, draw, play a Plaza of Heroes, tap 2, tapping this for a blue. To play a Denick, P.S. Apprentice, 2/3 lifelink, cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities.
Oh, you already got that out already?
Pass. It's a good hand.
Untap. Draw. Okay. So what to do here. So I will play a forest, tap 2, and put down Elf Crowned Visionary.
Okay, and that it?
And yes.
Okay, I will draw. I'll play a Plaza of Heroes. I got 2 now. Sweet. Okay, and then I will attack you with Denick for 2.
Alright, I'll take 2.
And I will gain 2, go to 22, and I'll pass.
Alright. I will play a swamp. And I will tap 2.
Okay.
Putting down Knight of Death Shadow.
Okay.
Your opponents can't gain life. And wait, you swung, right?
Swing for 1.
Yeah, I'll swing for 1.
Okay, go to 21. I'll untap and draw. I'll play an Adakar Wastes, tap 4 mana. Not taking any damage because I have 2 Plaza of Heroes tapping for mana of any color. For only to cast legendary spells. To play an Urtai, killing Knight. And I'll attack for 2. Go to 16. And I go to 23. And I'll pass.
Okay. Untap, untap. I will put down Sokazan, Crucible of Defiance.
Okay.
And I will tap all 4. 3 with a black, 1 red kicking. Aggressive sabotage. You discard 2 cards.
I do?
Yes. And deals 3 damage to you.
Okay, I take 3. I will discard a Denic. And I'm going to be greedy here. I'm going to discard a March of Wretched Sorrow.
Okay, and I'll pass.
Alright, I will untap and draw. Heh. I'll tap 4 mana. Once again, not taking damage because I'm tapping Plaza of Heroes for mana. And play Helana and Elena. And I will give Denic 2 +1/+1 counters because it has 2 power right now. And I'll attack you for 7.
Okay, I'll take 7.
And I gain 4, go to 24. And with that, I will pass.
Dang it. Well, as they can see over here, the mana screw is in full bore, so...
Yeah, 4 mana. You need 1 more mana or something?
No, I have... That's all I'm drawing.
Oh. Mana Flood is in full bore. That sucks. I only need 1 more land, dang it all. 1 more land.
So 5. So I need, let's see here. Okay, need to keep a green back.
For that.
Tapping 4. Putting down
Rada.
legendary creature Elf Warrior.
Okay, and it's got domain. Whenever it becomes tapped, another creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of basic land types you control. Basic land types among lands you control, which currently you control 3. And you can't control any more than 3. So,
yeah. So
okay.
I could make that
and
with
then
a 4/4.
Pay a green to draw,
Yep.
I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3. Okay. Okay.
All right. And I can't do anything. Pass.
All right.
I'm not going to be able to touch you this game. But, oh, well.
Untap, draw. Heh. I drew a land. It's just a tap land. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on Urtai and attack you with Urtai and Denic. So 4/5 lifelink, 5/4. Gonna gain 4. Go to 28 for sure.
All right. I'll do the, what's the 5/4 or?
The 5/4.
Yeah. Taking 4 going to 5.
Okay, and that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, is that for you, I mean?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I pass.
All right. Okay, I'll put down Leisure Meyer. Which I will tap. I got plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I need to use a black here.
Kicking Bog Badger.
No, I don't have any of those.
Oh.
But I will put down that one and that one. You can no longer gain life.
Okay.
Another Knight of the Dust Shadow. So for you out there in YouTube land, I have 4 of those beauties in my hand. And I really like that card a lot. I think it goes well with this.
Deck, not hand.
Or, yeah, in my deck, sorry. I wish I had 4 in my hand.
And that it. I mean, I would say
You got it.
non-attack.
Yeah.
I have a 2/3
Okay.
with first strike. Untap and draw for turn. And I will tap 5, taking 1 damage from Adhikar Wastes to play Joda. And all my legendary creatures get +4/+4. And whenever I cast it, well, the last part of it doesn't matter. You all know what it does. And Helana and Elena is going to put 6 +1/+1 counters on Joda, giving it haste until the end of turn. And I swing out.
So what's your lowest card?
A 6, 7.
So yeah, no matter what.
No matter what, you die.
Good game.
Good game.
Thanks, everybody.
This deck is incredibly powerful, but that deck, when it draws the right stuff, like Queen Beast Caller and that stupid Menace thing, it can just do really powerful stuff.
Good card. All these are good cards, and I really would have liked to have
just been less mana flooded.
You know, that's a great card to work with stuff.
Well, I mean, the deck got to pop off in that second game. At least there's that.
Maybe you could send comments and teach me how to shuffle, because I have 3 Bog Badgers, and once again, they're at the bottom. So, never even got to play that card.
Don't send comments on how to get him to shuffle, because trust me, we've already tried everything.
Okay. All right. Right, whatever.
All right, and with
Thanks, Teen Wolf.
that is it. Let's get into the outro. All right, so Legends deck is awesome. I love that deck. I love that deck. That is my favorite deck I've ever built. But who knows? Maybe the Domain deck will be better. I don't know. You probably do. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty nuts how well that deck performed. And that second game with your elf deck, those Queer and Beast cards are a pain.
That elf deck's good. I never drew a Bog Badger, which was disappointing. That can be a really... I think you think I overvalue it, but I think it's a very good card.
It's better in limited events like our draft, pre-release events, stuff that I've talked about in the past that we did. He fell in love with the card. I think it's good. I don't think it's standard good. I'm sure most of you agree, but who knows? You'll prove us wrong.
Well, everybody that day that I played, and almost everybody's better than me, and that's okay.
Thought that it was a pain.
I hated that card, and it was a pain, and you get one out, they get, be gone, and then just put another one out behind it. And the one thing everybody out there, of you watching, a lot of you are probably very good players, and a lot better than I, and most people don't plan for Menace as much. And because I'm not as technical, I am always looking for any little tiny thing to irritate the better player. So that's my goal in this channel, because I'm not as good as him, and he's going to beat me most of the time. So if I can irritate, agitate, and make him change up his decks to pummel me, then I find a way to irritate and agitate him again. That's what I do.
Well, see,
that's what I'm here for.
The thing is, lifelink agitates you, and this deck is, I wouldn't say full of it, but it does have quite a bit.
Another card I put in that you didn't care for,
but I killed instantly every time.
Right,
every time.
Here he is. Oh, that card's okay. Oh, that card's okay. But he immediately wanted it gone. The minute it showed up,
that's why I wanted it gone. Not because of the other part. Not because of that. Because of the Menace.
Okay, both.
No.
But
the Menace. It's the Menace.
So, anyways.
But Queen and Beast Caller is better.
This was a really fun 3 games. I really enjoy my elf deck. And believe it or not, when we're not doing these gameplay videos, he does play decks it's like he has to play his absolute best deck. So I will have a chance to actually win with my elf deck on some of his other decks that maybe aren't quite as good as this deck.
What's this guy talking about? Worst decks? There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a worst deck. They're all good decks. He doesn't want to admit it, though.
They are all good decks. But there's decks that I can play better against the elf deck. That Legend deck's just rocked. It rocked.
I personally, when I first saw it, I knew that it wouldn't be the best deck out there, but I knew for a fact, if you got the right lands, which I think this deck can do pretty well and pretty consistently, it is fun.
And I don't know.
So much fun.
Teen Wolf.
And it does have a pretty high win rate. Yeah. Which is good.
And Teen Wolf, you would know this better than I, but how much, well, of course you would, you built the deck. How much of it is Dominaria?
Not too much. I think there's like, well, okay. With the Pain lands, I am like about 30% of the deck.
Okay. Because I guess my point was, for everybody out there, I played a 5-color deck in our draft weekend, and everybody was like, oh no. And of course I was able to find a way to get mana screwed or flooded a little bit here and there. But other than that, if I don't, I would have done very well. That deck was incredibly powerful. So between standard decks that you may have at the house and a bunch of Dominaria, do what he did. Maybe not legendary,
Build
but
5-color decks.
5-color deck with Dominaria.
They're annoying. They're annoying to build for the mana base at least. But if you can get the mana base to work for a 5-color deck, like I think I did for this legendary deck, it can be really powerful.
And if you did a new Capenna, then get a few Triomes in there.
Triomes
and that will
are
definitely help.
There aren't too many in that deck, but they are amazing. They are great.
There are enough between the pain lands and some of the dual lands. There's enough to where you can bounce them around to do your colors. But anyways, 5-color deck in Dominaria. What he did also.
5-color decks are an absolute blast. You're gonna see me play one again here very, very soon with the Domain deck. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. And yeah, we will see you next time. I hope you all still have a headache from seeing this shirt. And with that, we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. And of course, please consider subscribing. And see you next time when Domain versus whatever deck he's playing against that.
Can't wait.